We're out. Fortunately it's raining, but who cares? Smell the two-stroke, that's for sure. You can only imagine what East Germany smelled like back in the day, because there's not that many of them here and it just lingers in the air. They've changed the map slightly. There's a bit of a road closure, so they've changed it over, but I think we'll be alright. Follow the car in front, sort of thing. There's no traffic lights, no junctions or nothing. You just literally drive because everything's closed. They hold the traffic at all the junctions for you. And there's people filming everywhere. There you go, look, all waving. I think it's about 40 kilometres, this drive out. Just a drive round the countryside and getting waved at by people, which is always good. We'll find out at the end how many actually came out, because there was all those 400 or 410 or thereabouts yesterday. A lot of them have left early this morning for travelling back for work tomorrow, and a lot of them were day visitors, so I think it's usually around 150, 200 Wartburgs from previous videos. So, to wait and see at the end. Everywhere you go, there's people filming, waving. You'll get used to the back end of a green tourist, because you basically stay in line the whole way around. You search for other videos, there will be people at the ones that have been filming on the roadsides to keep an eye out for me. That's what I'll be doing. I mean, realistically, there's people stood here waving that built this car. It's entirely possible and probable. Ones that worked there for a long time and probably built most of these cars. Shame it's raining, but at least it's not monsoon like it has done on previous videos. We've not had any flooding, we've not had torrential rain. We've had like a few showers here and there, like a big heavy shower, and then it stops after 10 minutes. So this is the most rain we've had for the last hour or so, but it's only light, which is good. I can deal with that. This is the way I came in. If I remember, I think so anyway. And I mentioned in one of the other videos about the mirror being terrible. They were UK fitted mirrors and the image is small, they're half obscured by the doorpost, and Trabbies. It's half obscured by the doorpost. I managed to get a left-hand one because my door's got the holes in for already. So I bolted that on and I can actually see what's behind me now, which will be really handy on the autobahns and things on the way back, because people tend to pass you quite quickly and it's a bit more confidence in pulling out now. There's a drone. Switch to the other horn now. Next time we see people. Excuse me. Is that a bit of two-stroke smoke maybe? No wonder the guy behind me let me out. He let me out in front of him because then he's following a four-stroke, not a two-stroke. He ain't got the smoky smoke. But now they've warmed up, you can't see it anyway, really. It's all cleared up. Aha, tunnel, and you know what tunnels mean. There you go, another crowd of people. Group. Yeah, this is the road I came in because there's a lot of tunnels. Tunnels mean no on. Yeah, this is the way I came in. I'm already familiar with the country roads. yeah, like I am. Like I've driven them once and that's it. The only British registered car in all of this. Being good because people come and talk to you like, are you from England? They're like, yeah. And they're quite surprised. It's like, why have you even gotten there? It's like, because we like weird stuff, and over there we don't have anything, so we like these. These are good. I didn't mean weird stuff, you know what I mean? Rare stuff. Let's put it that way. Rarer stuff and things with history. I thought about it, I would have put the other camera in, but I've just edited a video from the museum. I went there this morning, and it was about an hour long, but it's worth it. So it's taken a long time to edit, a long time to process it, and I left it uploading before I set off for this, so that it's hopefully be all sorted when I get back. Ooh, it was a bit stoppy. Over a river. I didn't catch which one it was. Or was it canal? Oh, it's like a river. Vera. River Vera. Unless Vera means river. I don't know. I'm not fluent in any shape, way, or form in German. There we are, another crowd of people. See, they're everywhere. Line the route for you. Everybody's like flashing and on, beeping at all cameras, and people are waving. That is great. You're probably sick of hearing the horn by now, but I don't apologise. Not this time. Oh, bratwurst grill. A trabby in a field. periods of time of just driving and looking, just enjoying the scenery when I drive out. Yeah, filming it in full all the way around, and it's just seeing the same green car in front. That doesn't matter. Plenty of videos of it driving past. You can actually see cars in the mirror rather than just nothing. Managed to pick up a few bits and bats for it while they're there, the auto jumble. Not many bits that I needed. For two-stroke things, there's a lot of it, and Trabant and things like that, but there wasn't that much for the 1.3 specifically. Not that I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I didn't really. If I couldn't see it, there's only a couple of times if I didn't see it, I just showed a picture because I didn't know what it was called in German. Like the radiator cap, they've got a habit of cracking, and mine had done. I'd glued it back together. So I got two, so that if another one breaks in the future, I've got a spare. I think they were about €5 each, something like that, and cost you more than that in postage if you bought one abroad. So that's that. I was hoping to get steering rack gaiters, but I didn't see any because I think 85 I think it was, they changed them, and most people have got the earlier ones, but they didn't have the ones I needed. Again, just by me visually looking. I did get new wheel centres though, because one of them was worn and dead loose. So I set a new into those. I've got one spare one because one of mine's got a small crack in it, but at the moment it still works, so it's staying on. And I've got two for the trailer I'm building, so they all match. I paint the wheels the same colour, and get the same centres on them. The trailer will be the same colour as the car for the old moped to go on. Apparently it's quite common it rains here this time of year. I think a lot of it's geography, where it is in the hills. I'm no expert, so I don't know for sure. Nice to have a river. Didn't see if that was what that one was called. No actual idea where I am. There's a little old lady in a wheelchair there, sat crying her eyes out, bless her. I was just looking on the iPhone then, sort of looking at it to see if you do let you in a Samsung where you flick the screen and it turns around and films out the back. Would appear not. Can't see anything on there for doing that. Which is, yeah. Little old guy sat in that car. Guess he's been brought out to sea. Sat facing the other way on that side, so maybe not. Means a lot to him. When the factory shut in '91, I think it was like, mostly in the museum, 9,000 people lost their jobs. In 1990, 91, yeah. 9,000 people in all the local area, basically. A lot of them, that's all they'd ever done. Always worked there. I don't claim to know too much about the history, so I'm not saying too much. I don't want to get it wrong or sound daft. I am daft, but it's a history I'm learning about rather than know about. And the museum certainly saw quite a lot there. Quite a lot of actually what's gone on over the years and decades, even more, hundreds of years. There's a line in as far as I can see, you probably can't make it out. Same forward and same back. I hope the video's alright because I've not used this camera, this phone before, so I don't know if it's got image stabilisation or anything switched on. Too late now. I think it has actually. I just saw a bump. The bonnet moves independent of the camera, so I think it might have. We're good then. If you've made it this far through the video, thanks for watching. This is for me to have as well as a memory. I can go back and watch it whenever I like to. Hopefully I've still got both my flags. Can't see one. I cable tied them on. There's a little flappy clip thing I didn't trust. So yeah, indicate on bends and junctions around here. If you're going around a bend that is a junction, you have to indicate, whereas we don't. If you're staying on the road, you can just, if you're going left on a bend and it's a change of road, you can just go left without indicating because it's straight on. But yeah, you have to change it. You have to indicate. It's one thing I did know before. I studied YouTube videos on how to drive in Germany. People in windows waving now as well. Kids on Simpson mopeds. Another IFA, IFA. They pronounce it differently. We spell it out as letters, they say it as a word. So I think we're the only people that spell it as letters. Wonder how many notice it's UK and double take, if any. Sure they do, as long as the Union Jacks haven't fell off. They'll probably be like, what? I mean, they must publicise the route because there's so many people hanging out of houses and things and lining the streets and things, so. little kid's got no clue what's going on. Traditional old buildings. 1738, that one says on it. No idea what the sound will be like on this because we're going quite slowly. There's not a lot of engine noise or road noise or anything. I don't think, anyway. Loads of people here. Every doorway nearly somebody stood in it. Yeah, there's a road noise now, cobbles. Footballers, they're not waving. They're a bit on the busy side. Bus drivers like, yeah, this is why I'm late. Just filming it. 45 minutes in. If you're still here, well done. It's just an interesting memory, interesting route round, just to see what it means to people. Yeah, this road's, the image stabilisation is definitely on. It's like a little bit up and down. I mean, there'll also be people, obviously, that young enough to know the history, old enough to know the history, but young enough that this was all before their time. 1991, 40 odd years ago. So there'll be a lot of people that never saw any of it. They just know it. There are other people beeping up ahead. It's not just Sue. It's not just me and him in front. But this is the 25th anniversary, so it's not the first time this has happened. If they did it every year, say it's been going on 25 years, so they know about it, and they also come out. Heads poking out windows, hands waving. It's great, really. Cars stopped everywhere. Rain's starting again. Thought we got away with it a little bit. This is on the Sunday afternoon. Show comes to an end tomorrow on a Monday, and I've got a 2-day 1200 kilometre or 700 mile drive back. A couple of things to do on the way back as well, and so yeah, there'll be even more videos. Yeah, loads of videos, but I won't say once in a lifetime, but it's a rare opportunity that I got, so I'm videoing it all. Such a massive mix of cars. the old two-strokes, the really old two-strokes, the 50s cars, they're two-stroke obviously, and then the last of the four-stroke cars like I have. And there was a lot of progression even still going on at the time. They were building there are some 5-speed cars about, very later ones. We then got the Vauxhall era cars with the Vauxhall type seats in them, and headrests and improvements, everything that came with it with making progress. Sadly, the change in history and how things were made the market just disappeared overnight, really. There's a lot of prepaid cars that were ordered pre the fall of communism, so they still built all those, continued on until they supplied all those cars, and then that was it. There were no more orders, no more cars needed to be built. And General Motors got involved obviously towards the end, and they started building the what we call the Cavalier, Mark III Cavalier. Was a Vectra, and then there's a long list of cars after that, right up to the electric cars now. It shows on the wall, there's a picture in the museum. In my other video, it shows you from start to finish the Opel era rather than Vauxhall, because it's we're not in the UK, obviously. That's the only place that gets Vauxhalls. Real mix of people as well. You've got the older generation, and then you've got my generation, which some people call old as well, and then you got right down to kids and everything waving, and everybody in between. It'd be interesting to see how many cars actually came out, whether the weather put people off, but it hasn't done in the past. I've seen videos where it's chucking it down, horrendously chucking it down, and everybody still goes out. But you still got the poor old marshals, and that stood on the junctions holding traffic back, and whether it come rain or shine. I don't know if we've got 10 minutes left or an hour left. I've got no idea. Tony. I think I'm fairly near the front of the line. So if you do watch any other videos, you see those, because that's what I'll be doing. So keep an eye out for me. Don't need to tell you to look on behind the green estate or green tourist, do I? The green earlier car in front of that, and an 80s car, red 80s one in front of that. I can see Wartburg, the castle in the just off to the left hand side. You may see it in a minute on the horizon. But we're not too far away. Problem is with anything like this, I see things and then I want things. I went on a day out with the UK IFA club, Red October, a couple of years ago, and I thought, hey, these Trabants are pretty cool, I think I want one. So I ended up buying one. And Barkus vans are pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say for now. Oh, dogs come and say hello. Hello, doggy. Just made sure my microphone's still got a light on, because that would be most upsetting if this has all got no sound. You might not like this. You might not mind the sound being off with all the horn blasting. I don't know. You might be like, yeah, thank God for that. But no, as far as I can tell, we're still working. Yeah, we're blue on there as well. We're still talking to each other. I know this trip has been a lot of driving going on, but there's been a lot of driving going on. A few other videos to put on as well. Oh, we've got a Wartburg crossover. Hey! It's all good fun, isn't it? Right on the hill in the distance, don't know if you can see it, there's a castle. Shut the window it. 120. My flags won't survive that. I'll be surprised if it's something like 80. Yeah, they're there. More on the bridge. No, don't stop in, not stopping, don't stop in. There'll be ones peeling off and going home from here now. I imagine that's why they're disappearing out. That sign says it's all. And back into Eisenach. There you go. That's the first to ignore all the green lights, ignore red lights I've had to do, and everybody's just doing the same because it's all been set up so we just go. At least one of my flags is still there. I can't see the other. They got cable tied on, so they should be alright. Excuse me. Oh dear, where that came from. Or I forgot I was recording, one or the other. I was just going to say, well, I know roughly where we are because there's a signpost for the fairground. And there we are, back. Literally know exactly where I am now. As soon as I saw the garage. And that's us back. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hour and 10 minutes, so if you're still here now, thank you very much. Any likes, comments, subscribes? I've picked up a few from Hungary as well, I think, while I've been here, so that's always good. I'll see you in another video. Although this one, you didn't even see me at all. Cheers!